What's up guys, Slaughterfit's back here with another video. This time we're doing another Skyrim build. This build is a Dremora Sorcerer. So this guy is a, a Dremora guy that, conjures some of his friends up and has some fire attacks for you. This guy doesn't use any weapons, it's all magic based, so kind of a heavy armor mage with a Dremora theme. So yeah, let's get into it. Like I just said, this is a sorcerer type build, so you're kind of letting these guys do the dirty work while you stand back and light them up with the magic. Also, a good race to be for this build is Dark Elf, because they have, I have a mod where you can change them to look like Dremora. But a good race is Dark Elf because their power of Ancestor's Wrath is pretty damn good. You catch on fire and anything near you takes a ton of fire damage, and it fits with the theme. So yeah. So the spells for this guy is just a mix of Conjure, Dremora Lord, and Incinerate. And if you're have some time and are far away, you can kind of hit him with a final killer move of Firestorm. Check them out. So yeah, don't have any weapons, but in terms of armor, he wears Daedric armor, and when fully upgraded it has an armor rating of 413, and I enchanted this one, so conjuration spells cost 28% less to cast, and destruction spells cost 28% less to cast. This guy is a mage, kind of magician, or not magician, wizard build. So you're gonna put a lot of stuff into magic and being able to cast spells for cheap. Daedric Boots increases my frost and shock resistance by 42%. That's always good. Armor rating of 175. The gauntlets also have an armor rating of 175. Increases your magicka by 70 points. Increases heavy armor skill by 28 points. Daedric Helmet. Destruction spells cost 28% less to cast. Conjuration spells cost 28% less to cast. Armor rating of 200. The whole armor set right now has, I'm sure you can make it probably do more than I have it doing right now, but right now it has an armor rating of 962, which is pretty good. Silver Necklace increases my health by 70 points and my magic by 70 points, that's always good. Silver Ring, destruction spells cost 28% less to cast, conjuration spells cost 28% less to cast. So you basically want to just give yourself health and magicka and, the ability to cast more spells for cheap. So the two skill trees that are crucial to this build are Destruction and Conjuration. For Destruction, you want to get Novice all the way through Master, because that's what you need for the Firestorm. And I did the dual casting ones as well, even though I don't do a ton of dual casting besides, I guess, Firestorm. And then you want to get the augmented version of whatever, type of destruction you do. I don't get Intense Flames because I personally find, fleeing really annoying and I don't like it. But if I was going to do either of these other ones, which I only did Fire because kind of the theme, Fire is kind of the worst one. But, I would do one of these. I definitely do Shock and get Disintegrate. But Frost does have the best ability to paralyze them. But yeah. And then for Conjuration, we have Novice all the way through Expert, I believe. All the way through Expert, I believe, because yeah, that's all you need to conjure the Dremora Lord. And then you want to get Summoner, so you can summon them 3 times as far, double duration, 50% more powerful, and now you can have 2 Atronachs. So that's also really crucial to this build, that you can have 2 Dremoras fighting for you. And for Restoration, I just got Novice Restoration as well as dual casting and Regeneration. And then for heavy armor, you want to just max out this one side. So Juggernaut increases the armor rating by 100%. Will Fitted gives you a 25% armor bonus if wearing all heavy armor, 50% less stagger. Matching Set does another 25% armor bonus if wearing a matching set, which we are wearing. And 10% chance to reflect melee damage back on enemies while wearing all heavy armor. Alright guys, we're here at some Forsworn camp to test out the build a little bit. See how these Dremoras fare against So as you can see, you know, the armor holds up decent against, you know, fairly high level magic. But if you don't put, you know, skill points into skill points into health and you know, upgrading your armor skills more, then you know, you can only go so far with it. But you know, it's pretty good for a heavy level mage. Some alteration would also work well on this build, so you have even more damage. But yeah, as you can see, these Dremora stay pretty good against these guys. And you have so much health that you basically have like an infinite army of them. I mean, you have so much magic that you basically have an infinite army of them. And you know, these are decently high level enemies, and they're just getting cut through pretty easily. Oh, but they messed her up. So yeah, Dremora Lords are the so Dremora Lords do the highest damage of any Atronach, I believe, and Wrathmen have the highest health. So if you're looking for more of like a tank, a Wrathman's better. If you're looking for more of just like a complete weapon. So yeah, as you can see, that move just messes everyone up. Where did You cannot escape me! So yeah, as you can see, this messes people up pretty bad. I think being a Dunmer also makes fire do even more damage. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I'm pretty sure it does. So yeah, that's probably gonna do it for this build, this video. So let me know what y'all think. Oh shit. If y'all think this build is trash, if you think it's good, let me know if you would make it. I think it's pretty fun. You know, not a huge you know, only magic guy, but you know, I've done it before. It's alright. But yeah, let me know what you think. And yeah, like I was saying earlier, yeah, with Dremora versus Wrathman, Dremora have the best damage, Wrathman have the best health, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, if you're gonna dedicate, you know, mastering Conjuration completely and putting most skill points and enchantments into Magicka, then, you know, I would get Dremora Lord. Yeah, I would use Dremora Lord, because basically if you do like this and just repeat it, if you have this much Magicka and you can just repeatedly spawn them, you just have an infinite army of them, and they're one of the best, you know, things in the game. So if having an army of them, I mean, you're just unkillable. I mean, at that point, like, I have a character that I have just maxed it out on, and I play all the time, and I mean, it's just like, even like fighting Alduin is just like, you know, they're just like, you know, it doesn't matter because you just have infinite. By the time, you know, he kills one of them, you already have the Magicka again. But if you want to, oh, it looks like I'm stuck. But if you want to more have, you know, like my other guy that I play on a lot, he's mainly kind of like a tank, like two-handed, I mean, dual-wielding guy. But I want to have a little Conjuration on the side for him to have backup. Then I think the best thing in the game is Wrathman, because, you know, it lasts for longer and you don't need to keep respawning it over or resummoning it over and over and over again. But Wrathman, I feel like might be a little bit slower. I could be wrong, but I just feel like, you know, on my guy that I have the Dremora, I feel like you know, they keep a pretty good pace with me, and on my guy that I use the Wrathman, I often feel like, well, God, I just called him up just to get left in the dust. But yeah. But okay, so that's I got a little off topic, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. So let me know what